Howdy everybody, it's Amy here from Amy's Sparkly Diamond Painting. How are you doing today? I've got something really cool to share with you. This is thanks to Artdot. So Artdot has gotten back into the diamond painting business, and they sent me a 12-pack of their diamond art kits here for me to review with you and show you what's inside. So this is a pretty exciting set. I've been waiting for Artdot to come out with some new diamond painting kits for quite a while, and I've always been a fan of their art supplies. I like their trays, I like their sealer and their putty and other things that they've come up with, but they do a lot of accessories. So this is the first time in a while that they've put together a set of diamond art kits, and these are really cool. I have taken a peek inside because this is my second take on this video, but that way I can share with you what's in here with a little bit more knowledge now that I've taken a first look at them. So what's really cool about this? Well, first of all, this is licensed art. You can see the artist name right here on the box, and it is kind of embossed on there. You can feel it. Very, very nice packaging here. The artist name is Zoe Lee, and she is a Texas-based artist. You can follow her on Facebook. And she does not use AI art, so if that's important to you, these are not AI generated. These are licensed by Zoe Lee, and her style is nature-based. She does a lot of animals, nature, and some fantasy themes, which you can see here. All 12 of these paintings are done by Zoe Lee. So another cool thing about this set is the price point. So this set will run about $46 here in the US, and it's available on Amazon or the Artdot site, but it's here in the US in a warehouse, so there are no tariff issues associated with this. But for the price point, you're going to see in here that these are really nice premium kits for a very affordable price. So I'm really excited to share these with you, and I'm excited to try a couple of these because I like the size. I like the fact that they have AB drills in them. There's just a lot of cool things to share with you about these. So we're gonna take a quick look at the back of the box here. So it is a very sturdy, well-sealed box, and we have the instructions for diamond painting for anybody that's new to diamond painting there, but we also have customer service information in case you have any troubles, and we can see what's included in the kit here. So we do have 12 canvases in here. We have the diamonds to go with them. We have 12 little pads of wax and 6 pens and 6 trays. So if you're thinking of having a diamond painting party, this would be a good set for that. But before I break into this, I do have one request for you, and that's in the description. You will see a link to these kits. And I ask that if you are interested in looking at them or even possibly purchasing them, that you use the link in my description, because that'll really help my channel. So that link below is special to my channel, so that way Artdot can see how many people out there are watching these reviews, and it helps them with their determination if they want to consider continuing affiliate programs with us YouTube channel content creators. So please use that link so they can see that we are reaching you, and we'll continue the affiliate program for us to help support our channel. So let's break into the box. So it does seal and open up this way. We have all the diamonds here on the top, and they are individually packaged for each painting. So we'll pull all those out first. Big pile of them, so you can see what's underneath. So that is the 12 sets of diamonds. We also have a set of Artdot trays, which is really nice. So these aren't the cheap trays. These are the full blue mini Artdot trays that I love because they fit in my hand so well. They have the steep shelf here so that they don't spill out when you shake them, and slightly elevated pour spout, and the little grooves in the tray. Very nice trays that I like to use a lot. So these are the little ones, but there are 6 of them in here. Put those off to the side. And then we have a bag here that has 6 pens and 12 pads of wax. We'll just pour them out here. So these are standard diamond painting pens, but they do have a little multi-placer at the end there, about a 3-placer. And they are blue sparkly. And then we have 12 different pads of the blue heart-shaped wax, which I find the blue wax to be a little bit softer. Just remember there is a coating on both sides, so you want to peel away the clear plastic before you try to use the wax. So one of those per painting. But you can probably already see there what's in your screen, and that is the diamond painting canvases here. So I'm excited to show these to you because they are, let me move the box out of the way there, they are really quality canvases. So each one, they are all the same size here. They are 14 by 10 inches or 35 by 25 centimeters. So that's a pretty good size. So if you have a small diamond painting area, this would be a good set for you because you have 12 of these. So you get a ton of diamond painting fun here, but yet in a small area instead of trying to fight with the larger canvases. So I love the size on these. But even though they're a little bit smaller, they are rendered very well. Looks like hand rendering here. We've got a lot of confetti, but we also have areas of single placing and multi-placing here. We have some areas where you have the same color over a large area, color blocking, and then other areas where you have a lot of different details showing there. Let me turn the ring light so it's not causing so much of a glare there. It is kind of a sunny morning today, but you have a lot of confetti areas that'll keep you busy for a while. So this is the first one here. We have the name and the thumbnail for each of these. We also have the license and copyright information and the customer service on this. We also have the number of diamonds in each one of these if you didn't want to do the calculation there. So 11,036 diamonds just on this one canvas. So this is the Under the Oak Tree. So this is one of the darkest ones in the set, but look at how the symbols are printed on this. I love the yellow against the dark symbols there because my eyes can see that. There's enough contrast there between the background and the foreground of the symbols to make them very easy to read. So let's see how many colors here. We have the legend here and here. This one has 40 colors. That's quite a few for a small canvas of this size. Not all of them have quite that many colors. There's kind of a blend of different ones in here, but I think this picture is really, really pretty. I like this one. This is one of my favorites, I believe. So finding the diamonds for these, I took a look around and figured out that the code you want to look for is these 4 letters here. So Y2535 is the set, the artist Zoe, and UTOT stands for Under the Oak Tree. So they just took the first letter of each title and made the code there. So that is the code that you will find on the diamonds. But we'll look at those in a minute. First, I wanted to do a quick flip through of all these canvases here that you can see. So this is Under the Oak Tree. And isn't this cute? Look at that bunny rabbit. This one is called Rabbit and Daisy. And as you can see, there's definitely a lot of confetti in this one because of all the flowers in the background. So if you're not a fan of boring single color backgrounds, these are the set for you. So trying to get rid of that glare. There we go. That's a little bit better. So there's a bunny rabbit. And one thing I was able to figure out when I looked through this the first time, the AB drills are not listed as AB on here. Each canvas has about 10% AB drills, quite a few, but they are listed here at the bottom after the last DMC number in order. So there's 3865. It's got kind of a white background. The AB drills have a little rainbow color background there with the numbers. So 3078 and 3865 are the 2 AB drills for this canvas. So each one has about 2 to 3 different colors of AB drills, and the ABs on this one are highlighting the daisies. So here we have Chinese lanterns. Some of Zoe's style is to appreciate Chinese art here. So Chinese lanterns hanging in a tree. We've got what looks like water down under here. This one has a couple AB drills. Let's see, this has two of them, the heart shape and the @ symbol. So the AB drills are all throughout these lanterns. Really, really pretty purple and pink background, and a lot of detail again in all those flowers. So definitely hand rendered, and definitely full of diamond painting to do despite the smaller size on these. This is one of my favorites here. This is the Lotus and Koi fish. So there we go, nice koi pond there with a lot of lotus plants, and again, not a whole lot of background. There's some dark background in this. It is not black. There's not 310 on this. It's 336, and it looks like there's 3750, so some really dark blues in there. But we have 3 fish, and that's where the AB drills are on this one. So the red and the orange and the white. So these fish are gonna have a lot of sparkle to them to make their scales, the fish scales, really stand out. So I love that one. And this one too, I love the colors on this one. Hopefully you can see that without too much glare. So we have another bunny rabbit under a tree with lanterns in it and some water again. There seems to be a pretty big water theme throughout these. But look at the contrast there of colors between the light purples and the reds against the dark background. Those are really going to pop. And the ABs here are all in the bunny and the lanterns. So the lighter colors in this are going to pop with those AB drills. And this one is floating lanterns. So we've got the boat in the water and all the lanterns floating off, kind of foreground and background there. It looks really cool. You got a lot of swirl in the water. So this one is probably one of the easier ones. It has a little less confetti and a little bit more color blocking and line blocking in this one. So this one would be a little bit easier, but it does still have 33 colors in it. So still quite a few. And the ABs, of course, are going to be in the lights and the lanterns throughout. And a little bit in these water lilies. So there's that one. And this one is really cute. This is a very bright one. A lot of the artwork is a little bit dark with the backgrounds, but this one is a little bit lighter here. This is ducks on a sunny day. So they looks like they're along a beach here. We got some ducks in the foreground on the beach, and I love this little village in the background. Again, lots of little details there, lots of confetti. The sky is kind of gray, but still lots of different colors to do there, and a lot of line blocking there in the water. And the ABs, there are, looks like 2 of them. They are the X symbol and the wavy symbol. They are mostly in the ducks here in the foreground. Little sprinkles of AB in the water as well. And more ducks. So this is ducks and lily. These are ducks, it looks like maybe in a river or a lake somewhere. So we've got a lot of lily plants here. Pretty red lilies there in the foreground, as well as our little happy ducks floating in the water. This one only has 27 colors, and it's still kind of busy here with confetti in the foreground, but the background and the water looks like it might be pretty easy to do there. And we do have 2 ABs, which are the heart and the number 2, which are, of course, highlighting the ducks. This is a nice winter scene here. This is called Cozy Winter House. So we've got some smoke coming out of the chimney here. We got the lights on in the house, and we have snow in the trees and lots of stars. So even though this one is focused a little bit more on the background, we still have a lot of colors going on in this one. So this is 33 colors. You can see the reflection there in the water of the house. Really pretty artwork here. And the ABs on this one, there are 3 of them. This one has quite a few ABs, it looks like. And it looks like, I'm not sure, okay. G is in the lights, the yellow here. very bright yellow. And then we have two other symbols that are the snow. So the snow in the trees and also the stars are going to be AB drills in this one. So quite a few ABs in that one. That's a really nice one for the holiday time. Then we have another house. This one is Magical Farmland. So we've got some mountains here in the background, a lot of sky, and a lot of stars again in the sky. I bet that's where AB drills are going to be. But we have this green field here below, and then of course the brown tilled ground ready for some planting. Looks like maybe some little flowers along here as well. So lots going on there. We have 30 colors, so this one's not too bad, probably one of the easier ones, and it looks like 3 ABs. And one of those ABs is purple, which is here in the sky, as well as the arrow, which is also in the sky. So it looks like most of the ABs on this one are going to be highlighting the sky. This one I think is one of my favorites because I love camping. This is Camping Under the Galaxy Sky. So this is another one that focuses a lot on the sky, and that's the place where these ABs are going to go. So this one has 3 ABs, 29 colors, and we have almost what looks like a meteor shower going on here. So it's a little bit of a sciencey thing, but we also have some ABs here in this little campfire. I love camping, so this one really I think is cool. We've got some nice trees to work on and a little bit of detail there in the ground as well. But I think my favorite part of this one is the sky. So I wish I could get that glare to go away so you could really see it. And then last but not least, we have another winter scene here. So this is called Cozy Cabin. So we've got a nice little river or creek running through here. We've got a wooden log cabin there. That's a word I'm looking for, log cabin. Again, they got a fire going, as you can see by the smoke coming out of the chimney and a little bit of a light on. We've got a dreary sky. Here's the thumbnail for that one. So kind of a dreary winter cloudy sky. This one has 31 colors, and it looks like we are going to highlight with ABs the yellow here, the reflections of the light there in the house, as well as this kind of orange color, which is also here, and also the reflection in the water. And then the half moon, which is all over the snow. Lots and lots of ABs here in the snow that's on the roof and the smoke and just all over the place. So that is the last one. I will go back through them here real quick. So Cozy Cabin. There is the Camping Under the Galaxy Sky. There's Magical Farmland and Cozy Winter House. Get these in camera view. Ducks and Lily. There is Ducks on a Sunny Day. Floating Lanterns. I love that one. That one's just cute. This may be the one that I decide to do. Here, I'm going to put that one off to the side. And then our Lanterns and Koi Fish. Midnight Lanterns. And Rabbit and Daisies, and then the Oak Tree. So nice set of 12, and you could do one of these each month. Some of them are seasonal to the winter, and others are bright and sunny like the ducks for the summer, and even some spring ones in here. So I think I'm not going to do it on camera. I'm going to come back and do a second video of what I think about the actual diamond painting on these, but I'm going to pick one here with a lot of confetti. But we'll take a quick look at the diamonds for this one, since I am going to go ahead and work on this. So this is Garden Rabbit and Lanterns, so GRAL. There is the code, which is just the first letters of it, and each one of these diamonds has the letter code at the top. So we have Artdot, we have the DMC number, we have the number that's listed on the canvas, and then Y2535 is the set number. So that means that that first letter is going to be the code that matches each one. So there's FL, UTOT, and you're looking for the letter G, MFL, But you can see these AB drills just sparkling right there on the top. So bear with me for just a second while I look through more ABs and find this one. But it gives you kind of a quick look at all the colors. This one's looking promising for, nope, saw lots of purple in that one, so I thought maybe. Okay, we're down to the last two. It's going to be the last one, right? Crazy enough, it is. So here we go. So we have GRAL. Lots of purples and greens in here, but we'll open this up and take a quick look. Let me move these trays out of the way here. So I've used the Artdot diamond sets that you can get on Amazon quite a bit for my own off-canvas and blank canvas items. So I am quite familiar with the Artdot drills. These are all round and they are acrylic drills. Oh, there's our ABs. So we have little bits of white there for the bunny, and then that peach color is really, really pretty for the lanterns and parts of the bunny. And then yellow, they're very bright yellow. So even though these canvases look maybe a little bit dark at first, it looks like the diamonds are much brighter than the canvas would first appear. So we have some turquoise, some pink. Boy, that glare is just something else today, isn't it? Some blues, there's pinks, maroons there. There's dark greens, medium greens, lots of different greens. And there's a bright red in there. That's going to be pretty. So a good thing about this is that there aren't a ton of diamonds for each color, so you can kit these up in something smaller, maybe smaller containers or even some plastic bags, because I could see these, because they're small enough, lots of red in there. I could see maybe splitting this one in half. So I would peel the cover off and work on the bottom half probably, and then work on the top half. But if you really wanted to, you could just color complete and open these one at a time and finish the color and put them off to the side. So you wouldn't necessarily have to kit them up for this size, but it would probably be a good idea if you're going to do these in more than one sitting, because it'll take me definitely more than one sitting. I see one of these taking a couple days, maybe 2 to 3 days to work on, especially with all that confetti in there. So I will probably kit these up in baggies just because there aren't a whole lot of diamonds in each bag. But I do have some smaller containers. I'm trying to look and see if I can grab one back here. Nope. But the little 28 count little plastic cases with those flip tops, those would work as well. And those are really affordable. They're like less than $2 typically. And you can get whole sets of those on Amazon. So really, really nice. I'm going to work on this one and come back and give you an update on some of these in the next couple days. But I just want to point out again, these are soft velvet, thick canvases. They have the scalloping on them. They have about a regular cellophane cover on them, but very, very sticky. And each one has many colors, usually 25 to as much as 40 colors. And just really nice hand rendering here. And again, these are licensed, non-AI art. Let's look at the front. I'll bring it back here one more time for a good look here. So Zoe Lee, and those are all the pictures at once that you can see there. So nice set for the price point, $46 to get that much diamond painting. And these really nice canvases I think is a really good deal. And the fact that you can order them right now because they are in the US makes it an even better deal right now. So check them out, and please, if you do check them out, use my link below to take a look, and you should get yours in a couple days if you order them. So I'm happy with it. I think it looks like a really good set, but of course you don't know until you truly complete a diamond painting how the stick and everything's going to work. But I love the use of the yellow symbols. I'm starting to lose my voice here. I love the yellow symbols there. They really stand out. So even though there's a lot of colors on this, I think it's really easy to read. I'm not sure I'd even need a light pad on this. So thanks to Artdot for providing me this beautiful set, and I hope to see more from them because I love all their other stuff, and I love the size of these. So you don't have to commit to months of work on a single diamond painting with these. And I like the fact that you can carry it with you somewhere as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, a good week, all that good stuff. And leave me a comment. What's your favorite picture here? And is this something you think you would buy? And if so, check out the link below again and help support my channel. So thank you for watching.